What's up guys, it's Max from PGR Tech here, and today I'm going to be showing you a £750 budget PC capable of over 100 FPS in Fortnite, PUBG and Apex Legends, all at maxed out settings. This is all possible at such a low price thanks to the brand new GTX 1660 Ti, absolutely destroying the more budget end GPU market in 2019 so far. But first, we will start as always by looking at the CPU that I've chosen. The Ryzen 5 2600 has been one of the best performing CPUs for the price for a while now, and until 3rd gen Ryzen is released in the next few months, I think it's going to remain at the top. At 6 cores and 12 threads, this CPU is great for almost anything you can throw at it, from gaming or productivity. With a base clock of 3.4 GHz and a boost clock of 3.9 GHz, the single-threaded performance of this CPU won't let you down in any of the latest AAA games. Another feature of this CPU that makes it so good value is the included AMD Wraith Stealth cooler, which is extremely good considering it is a stock cooler. AMD have definitely upped their game when it comes to value for money, with the Ryzen 5 2600 coming in at only £145. Also, having the Zen Plus architecture means it also has a slight edge over the previous generation's Ryzen 5 CPUs like the 1600 and 1600X, making the Ryzen 5 2600 one of the best value CPUs on the market right now. For our motherboard, I've chosen the MSI B450 Tomahawk, as it is one of the cheapest B450 motherboards that offer a range of features like good heat sinks and VRMs, RGB lighting and a great rear I/O selection, as well as looking very sleek in the process. At £90, this motherboard is another great value for money option, and it will definitely be able to handle some decent overclocking of the 2600 paired with the Wraith Stealth cooler. I also wanted to include why we went with the B450 motherboard instead of a B350 motherboard. Well, this is because with 2nd gen Ryzen, the BIOS on the B350 motherboard would have to be updated in order for the CPU to work at all. To update the BIOS, you would have needed a 1st gen Ryzen CPU to do that before you installed your new 2nd gen Ryzen chip. With the B450 boards, the BIOS is already updated and so will work straight out of the box with the 2600, making it the better option for those who don't already have a 1st gen Ryzen CPU lying around. For RAM, the Corsair Vengeance LPX has got us covered for only £86 for 16GB at 3000 MHz. This is the cheapest option when it comes to 16GB of those higher speed kits, and so again offers spectacular value. The 3000 MHz speed is great for our CPU, as Ryzen CPUs perform much better with faster memory, and 16GB will allow for loads of gaming, editing and other multitasking workloads, being the sweet spot for RAM at the moment. For storage, I managed to squeeze in an SSD and a hard drive to help you get some much faster boot times with the M.2 SSD. The ADATA SU800 is only £25 for 128GB of super fast storage, which is an absolute steal. This capacity will allow you to have your most used files and 1 or 2 games, as well as your operating system, allowing you to enjoy much faster loading at such a small price. Accompanying the SSD is the Seagate Barracuda. 1TB of storage for only £36 is another steal to easily store all of your other games, files and mass storage like photos and videos. For a combined price of around £60 for a pair of decently sized SSDs and hard drives, this is great for any budget PC you may be looking to build. Now for the GPU. The brand new 1660 Ti offers insane performance for the price. For only £269, you can achieve well over 100 FPS in titles like Fortnite, PUBG and Apex Legends, making this the best value graphics card on the market. This may be challenged by the standard 1660, but in my opinion the Ti is a slightly better option for the money at this moment in time. When prices change this may differ, but for now the 1660 Ti seems to be the budget king of GPUs. For our case, I've kept it simple with the Fantex Eclipse P300 in the all black finish. This budget friendly case comes in at £50 and offers a tempered glass side panel to show off your new system inside. This is a very generic PC case that I chose to keep the price as low as possible, so feel free to change it up if you're not too keen on the Eclipse P300. My recommendation for an alternative case would be something like the NZXT H500 or something similar, but feel free to explore your options depending on how much your budget allows you to. To finish things up, the Corsair CXM 450W power supply will be more than enough to power your build, as the CPU and GPU aren't very power hungry. It also boasts an 80+ bronze certification, so will be pretty energy efficient, and a semi-modular design allows you to remove all but the 24-pin motherboard cable for better cable management within your case. It is also one of the cheapest options for a 450W power supply at £48, and has some more premium features above the others in that price point. Ultimately, this build is an absolute powerhouse for 1080p gaming and even some productivity thanks to the 2600's hyper-threading abilities for only £750, making this definitely one of the best value builds available to you right now. If you have any suggestions for future videos or thought that I should have chosen some different parts, let me know in the comment section below, as well as any questions you may have. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.